Tell me about expectations for this year. What are some goals that you have for yourself and for the team?
Just for myself to better myself as a player in person. And, that's really the reason why I came here. First and foremost, to become a better person. And I didn't really care about basketball. When I was in the portal, obviously basketball meant a huge deal, but being a part of a really family-like atmosphere was really what stuck out to me. And that's why I wanted to come here. And I knew if I was a part of an atmosphere like that, then my game would rise higher than what it's been in the past. So, just really that's been the main value or main key of what I've really wanted to take away from here. Personal goals, just win as many games as possible and be the best teammate I can be. As a team, just kind of like how I mentioned with myself, win as many games, compete for championships in what we do.
Do you feel like Coach Gates is tougher on the guards or the forwards?
I don't know. I feel like Coach Gates is pretty demanding between everybody. That's just the best part of it, that he holds everybody accountable. He doesn't hold a certain group accountable, and that's what I really admire most about him.
Thank you so much, Caleb.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Natalie, nice to meet you.
Caleb,
With
yeah.
ABC 17 here in Columbia.
Cool.
First of all, you mentioned a little bit there that family atmosphere. What part of Coach Gates' coaching style appealed to you the most when you're picking Mizzou?
Just really how invested the players were into him. And I think you can really tell, like, when you go on your visits, like how invested the players are in with their coaching staff, and then how they look at their coach as a leader. And just being able to see how the players interacted with him on our visit, it just really showed like how connected he was with his players, and it was just something that I really wanted to be a part of.
Yeah, the first couple weeks of practice here, how's that gone? What's maybe been the biggest adjustment for you so far?
The biggest adjustment is play style has been for me, and being able to adjust to that has been a little different, but I feel like slowly each day, each week has gone by, I feel like I'm getting more used to this style.
If you could describe your game to Mizzou fans, how would you describe it?
Honestly, I would just say a winner. I do what it takes to win. I feel like I've found a way to win close games, kind of like how they did last year, and I just feel like that's where I really fit in well. Is we have a group of winners on our team, and may not be the most flashy team out there, but we find ways to win, and that's what the most important thing is.
Those gritty teams that, like you said, may not be the flashiest, what's special about those teams that are able to get them over that hump and get them to those close wins?
They're the most connected team, and they have the most fun playing out there, and I think it really shows to the fan base, like with how hard they play. And how connected they are together. They're just going to win close games, and it's going to be just a really fun environment to be a part of, to go to a game.
When you talk about getting these new transfers together and building that chemistry, how did you guys go about that in the offseason to kind of get that unity you're talking about?
Yeah, I just think spending a lot of time together, and then obviously the returners putting a lot of time into us and making us feel really welcome to the team. And it's just everyone fit in really well when they got here, and it's like feels like everybody's been here for a couple years. That's how close we are with one another.
Noah and Nick were just in your shoes a year ago coming into Mizzou. What's their advice been to you?
Honestly, like what they do is they are really good at calming people down, and when people emotions get high, they do a really good job of that. And then they're like on-court coaches because they know what the expectation is, and they can help everybody out from a different viewpoint of how information is being brought. So that's what they do really well.
When you talk about, I think it's 4 fifth-year seniors this year, guys with their last year of eligibility. When you have that type of experience, what does that do for a team?
When you have experience, they know how to win, and when they know how to win, they're hard to beat down in stretches of games. And I think we have a lot of winners on our team. We've had players that have played in multiple NCAA tournaments, and bringing all those guys a part of this program is valuable to the aspect of what we want to achieve in this season. With all that winning mentality that everybody brings, I think it gives us a chance to have a lot of success and compete for championships throughout the year.
You touched on it a little bit, but what do you think Mizzou fans will see from this team this season? Obviously, haven't played in a game yet. I know haven't seen your identity there, but what do you think they'll see from this game?
I think excitement, and I think we have a lot of firepower on our team, and I think we'll be able to grind some games out in different ways than what we have. Maybe what people are used to. I think we'll be better defensively, and I think we have a good chance of, continuing what the program built on last year and advancing it forward for years to come.
Obviously, you got to see that. Obviously your old school played here last year. What did you see from Mizzou when you guys played them and what they were able to do?
I just saw a really connected group, and it kind of reminded me a lot of Iowa State from how they play at home. When they played at home, it was like having the sixth man really out there, and the crowd was so into the game and the environment with what they brought on the court. You could just tell the players fed off that energy, and it's pretty hard to lose when you have a whole environment like that, from the players and the coaches to the fans.
Yeah, when you talk about 20 days and some change, I think, until the season starts, how excited are you guys to face someone else, get to see crowds like that pretty soon?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see teams like that. obviously it's kind of everyone's beating up on each other right now, so everyone's ready to get out there and play somebody different. And then play in front of the fans, provide entertainment for them and spark energy for us and just have a different kind of an atmosphere rather than practicing against one another every day.
Awesome. Appreciate the time.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you. I
Caleb.
appreciate it.